Pat Conroy, our lifelong friendship. We met in high school, at Beaufort High School, Beaufort, South Carolina, back when it was redneck before it became resort. It was beautiful back then, and frankly, I didn't know it till Pat told me. Until Pat had me look at it the way he looked at it. I saw it in a way I never saw it before. I had taken it for granted. He did this for me from the time he was in the 11th grade until his passing in 2016. He opened my eyes to such incredible beauty, and also to a horror that I had never imagined could take place in a home. You know, we all grew up thinking our families are all the same. He opened my eyes to that. He opened the world's eyes to that. And he opened the world's eyes to beauty in so many different ways. His heart was so big. He was so joyous. He was so loving, even though he felt at the time he couldn't love because of his abusive background, his dad. But I felt it. And if I felt it, it was sure as hell coming from somewhere. And either I was nuts or he was the one giving it. He was the most loving person I've ever known. He could outdo everybody at everything. He could outlove everybody. His heart was huge. He was a star every time he walked into a room when he was in the 11th grade. It was a friendship of great joy. It was intimate. It was long. And it was also unbelievably painful. Because of Pat's repressed rage, he simply could not tell somebody he was pissed off at him. And when you can't do that in an intimate, deep, loving relationship, over a long period of time, the two parties are going to get pissed off at each other. And if you can't tell the other party, it's goodbye. So yes, we loved each other. There were times we hated each other. But Pat's story is always about redemption. It's always about reconciliation. He was a fighter. There's war, there's peace. That's what you get in that friendship. I was doing an interview for, I believe it was Atlanta magazine, Southbound magazine. And after I got through, this was after Pat passed away, she told me I was still referring to him in the present tense. And I realized I was remembering him. It was sweet, it was nice. But I was grieving, but I was facing his life, our life together, his life. I hadn't yet faced his death. So I wrote this book to bring him alive again. I wanted to bring him alive again for myself. And when I did, I was even more surprised than before he was in whatever celestial garden I hope he's in now, at peace. He surprised me then. He surprised me when he was alive. He surprises me in death. And frankly, we had great conversations, as he said on his deathbed. We're having them now. And that's what my book is about. Pat Conroy, our lifelong friendship. And I swear, I hope you love him as much as I do. And I know that if I were not honest in this book, he would be the first one to tell me. As he said, there's always more to the story. Thank you.